for this one.
These aren't cheap. Going down fast. I'd have to leave something else behind.
many shadow cards are bushwhackers?
I have a matter of grace and duty I would like to discuss with you. The main not what I imagined when I was a boy, but decent work keeping the city safe.
I'm also around girl.
These are dark days.
There was an old Banuk tradition to determine who had the strongest will. Some parts of Banor still use it. You take a hot coal in your fist, and then hold to survive.
Just to look. Fine goods for a fair price.
Take a look at these wares.
Or you're on the road.
I have a matter of grace and duty I would like to discuss with you.
Shame a woman became Sunhawk of the Lodge. hurry. Don't forget to stock up.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price. Wares.
I utterly. Buy from an Osra. They'll cheat us. Don't look to me.
These aren't goods, they're necessities. Can't see the steel through the glare.
Easy, easy. They're inside too. Battle. Frozen in ice in time.
To me!
That does it. Time to take a look around the room.
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down.
Are you getting this, Silence? Silence?
Looks like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today. Contact in 30 seconds. Hey, think that's enough time for Sobek to finish Zero Dawn?
Whatever it was.
If this is really it, I gotta say, it's been an honor to serve beside these tanks.
Here it comes.
Brace for contact!
Say again, Lieutenant.
Silence, you getting this?
What is it?
All these soldiers. They died here.
People die all the time.
Must have been where the soldiers slept. Like the lodge in Mother's Heart, I guess.
Log. Third Battle of California Marine. The swarm came in from the Pacific, and I don't know if it was the local Minutemen or the crazy 15th, but they'd set the garbage patch alight. Man, the sea was on fire. That stuff was... The first wave of bots came in covered in burning sludge. It bought us an hour or two of slaughtering them on the beaches before the swarm recalculated. We pulled them inland, back through the Kalmar sprawl. Dropped buildings on them, EMP'd the grid. Standard operating procedure. The last time I was in California, I was 5, 6? The light was like that vintage social net filter that was everywhere in the 40s.
Silence, you getting this?
What is it?
All these soldiers. They died here.
People die all the time. I'll keep going and find something interesting.
Log. First battle of the eastern seaboard wall. Had a long run up to it. This was before Kalmar, and projections were a lot worse for the east. For 3 weeks, we kept getting scrambled out to some coastal burg to train Minutemen. It was always raining on account of Europe already being torched. Block after block of prefab barracks. They were still printing barracks right up until the hour the main force hit. The Minutemen? We ran combat drills with them in the streets where they'd lived, trying to pretend they might live to die somewhere else if they paid attention. Nothing worse than the ones who actually bought into it. Hopeful, pestering us with questions about Zero Dawn like we know something they don't. I swear, the more we do this, the more like the bots we are. Except they learn from every fight. And us? I'm not so sure. Recalls, I've been instructed to remind you of Article 115 of base policy regarding unauthorized use of processor cycles. Specifically 115C. Any holographic simulation not directly related to operational training or efficiency. Consider yourself reminded, and enjoy your gaming.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wreck and recalls. I don't know, 20 drops. In and out. I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments,
Furnishings were
getting real long and tougher every
Did they
time.
ever get comfortable?
The swarms
It
getting
was the
better at
metal world.
predicting us.
Guess they were used
Less
to
of
it.
us now. And we have to put in 10 times the work for everyone gone. Like a family business on hard times, only this isn't my family.
Just one
It's
bed.
not with you. I
Maybe
still
they're
try
war
to see
chiefs
you.
from-
The life we had in the eyes of the...
Scrabbling a bit.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. The bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you?
Maybe I
As
should try
usual, I
scanning
defy
objects in this area.
expectations.
Three power lines, 3 sources. That makes 1.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. The bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations. Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of...
That's two. One more. Did it. Sounds like that did it. Tools being used, and voices. More clips. Must be another way in. It's them, all right. They're not looking for answers, just weapons.
She's coming!
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wreck and recalls. Fighting with these civilian enlistees. Scrappy guys and gals. That's all coming together.
Ames, I don't even know if you're alive anymore. The mails I get from you, they say they're from you, but Ames, I know I mail you too much. I'm just proud of what you're doing. Everyone back home is. We got moved inland 10 kilometers, just...
I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments, getting...
Status report. 9th Mechanized Response Brigade, Commanding Officer Lieutenant Fiona Morrell. Unit morale continues to be adversely impacted by outbound engagements against the Pharaoh Plague, especially when said engagements occur in sectors where civilian guard enlistees
What is this?
That? It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Pharaoh robots were spreading across the world, eating everything up. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how? The eclipse. Tampering with the metal devil. They don't think they can wake it, do they?
Watch out!
Another Kopish. And this one can move. The eclipse. Tampering with the metal devil. They don't think they can wake it, do they?
Watch out!
Another Kopish. And this one can move. The Eclipse. Tampering with a metal devil. They don't think they can wake it, do they?
Watch out!
Another Kopish. And this one can move. And this one can move. Another collision, and this one can move. Another collision, and this one can move. Of those all at once. I can always use these.
Dr. Sobek, as projected, the Wichita salient has collapsed. 5 Horus-class Titans have broken through. We predict contact in 34 hours.
Everything is in position, General. It took a few shortcuts to
Thank you,
hold
Dr.
everything together,
Sobek.
but
You can take a seat.
Zero Dawn is
You're going to thank her after what she just said?
Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
Oh,
I
it's
sent
just...
you an encoded file.
I mean, my God.
Please.
Maybe
do me
take
the
this
favor of
discussion
archiving.
offline.
There's not going to be any
See what I can
discussion.
do.
You saw the numbers.
Brief statement.
Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn.
Over the past 16 months, Doctor.
That can only be
I
paid
have
for
presided
blood.
over the greatest wholesale
come on.
slaughter of military
If we upgrade our fleet,
personnel.
crack the code somehow.
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time.
Genghis Khan.
When it comes to hacking, this rogue
Stalin,
swarm is an
Sorabella.
apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over. You didn't
But
do
this-
the killing, General.
We'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
But I didn't want the
Commanders,
highest rank
the enemy we're
commander
facing
of the United
self-replicates
States.
faster than we can
Resisting
kill
the
it.
automation of the armed
And it eats
forces.
biomass as fuel.
Even before the swarm, Doctor.
Zero Dawn is all
I was
we've
held
got.
to death alone. So, instead of letting what I've
So
done
we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front?
Austerity judge my
How the hell do we sell that?
vision.
By giving them
Ultimately,
something to
last
fight
general.
for.
But you should
Zero
consider that.
Dawn. The top secret
Were it
super
not for
weapons
your
program
actions,
that will save us. So
our
long as humanity
actions
holds off the swarm long enough for
would be
Dr. Sobek and her
impossible
team
to
to finish it.
Perhaps.
The file I'm sending contains the war
I
plan for
assume.
Operation Enduring Victory.
And goodbye.
War plan.
Hell of a thing.
This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of alpha and beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them.
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off.
Orbital launch base. What is that? What did these people do? What did Elizabeth do? Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel.
The capital of the Shadow Carja.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority. The moment they see you, Hades will issue another kill order, and this time, the entire
So disable their focuses.
It's not that simple. Too many, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, allowing them to communicate over vast
All right, so is there some
Crash the network. Yes, there is a way.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with...
What was Zero Dawn? What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? She stopped the machines, but not before the...